Radiator's still in, haven't taken it out, haven't done anything to it. Nope, that is stupid, don't say that. This time I gotta make radiator upper mount support upper mounts, upper radiator supports. I gotta make these bars or something that goes from there to there or there to there, or she's a little too floppy for me. That's a lot of flexing. I see bad things happening, like I hit the throttle, this flexing, hitting my blower pulleys, chewing it all up. The whole thing bursts into a big ball of flames. And I don't want that to happen. Is that over dramatic? Probably, but what if it's not? So, I need to make these out of something. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'll come up with something hopefully creative. Hopefully, I got no idea. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I'll probably scrounge around in my scrap bin and see if I got something I can use. Probably asking yourself, Simon, do you know what you're doing here? And the common answer is no, I do not. But I have a vision, a welder, and a grinder. We'll just wing it. It's what I do best. I don't like how my welds keep growing when I stop. Why does it do that? Look, every one of them just kept growing. That will become extremely frustrating. Is it because it's rusty? What is going on? Oh my God. Well, that went better. I don't know. After burning my hand a lot and kind of eyeballing it up there, we're just gonna make one side and see how we like it. I am not 100% sold on this idea yet, but we're gonna give it a go. If I wake up tomorrow morning and go, light bulb, and come up with something better, then I'll change it. No big thing, chicken wing. Didn't even take till tomorrow morning. I'm scrapping it. I'm not happy with it. Now what do I do? Gotta crank the old gears up again. Let's be honest though, it wasn't a complete fail. Now I know I don't like it. I don't have to sit up wondering, I wonder if chain link would look better. Because now I know. I don't know what to do now. Thought about maybe trying this rebar, but I don't want to have to just guess how to bend it. So I'm gonna use this piece of rod to bend, and we'll see how this fails me. I would really like to try and make it symmetrical. Big words are hard. We're gonna try it. I don't know the best way to do this. As per usual, we're on the wing it show now. It's not, I want it to bend there, not out here. How do I do that? Maybe a wrench? I mean, it got it close. Well, to be honest, this is one of those times I think I need to just step away. I'm just not happy with any direction I'm going with this. I got it bent up and I had it sitting on there in different spots, and it's just, I don't know if I like the way it looks. I don't mind having to redo stuff, but if I'm already not happy with it, that's a problem. So I'm just gonna pump the brakes on this and think about it overnight and see what I can come up with. I don't even know what plan I'm on at this point, but I'm still trying to figure out something for my upper radiator support mount strut thing. I'm gonna build myself a little jig, and I'm gonna try and bend some rebar and see if I can get it to bend the way I want it to bend. There's lots of questions I have about this though. Will I weld these in the right spot so the bend comes out where I want it to come out? Will my welds hold up? Will I remember the ground? It might hold. Yes, I know I work on the floor a lot. That's all I got. No blind spot for me this time. I don't know how far I need to bend it. I'm just gonna wing it. I mean, it went about as well as expected. Going with it, now I need to make another one. Well, it's back to the drawing board again. I was liking the way this was going, went to the hardware store to get some more rebar, and it's 2 weeks back ordered. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll come up with something though. I'll come up with something. I don't know what to do. I gotta have something. Maybe I try a heavier chain. Maybe I'd be happy with that. It's pretty stout. What do we think? You probably can't see. I think I'm going with it. 37. Remember, 37 inches. Is this a perfectly good chain that I will probably need the day after I cut it? Yep. We must continue to move forward. $37, right? I'm going with it. That ain't happening. Come on, Simon. Get it together. This should work better than the small chain. We'll just buzz a couple together and see how it looks. What are the odds that's a good enough ground? It's not. What the F is going on? Huh? What's going on? Why is it welding like that? No, I didn't weld that tip shut. I just thought it was time to put a new one on. New tip, new cup. I even changed my wire. I don't know if the wire was the problem, but I did it anyways. Probably shouldn't have had my gloves sitting on the freshly welded chain, because that's super warm. Where did I put my helmet? Oh, way up there. Try this again. Burning my fingers. She's smoking hot. It's not exactly how I want that sitting. Where are those dumb magnets? Found them. Game on. That wire change made all the difference. She's still warm. Still warm. Is it perfectly straight? Of course not. That would be too easy. It's straight enough. I don't even know how I'm going to attach it to the car yet. One thing at a time, people. One thing at a time. That's still really warm. That's still hot. Ow. Ow. I think it needs something more. That's really hot. I don't want to touch that right now. It didn't get any cooler, if you were wondering. Hot. Stay out. Hot. Okay, this was a bad idea. I got fuel lines on this side, and that's really, really hot. Really hot. The good news is it'll work on both sides, so I just need to make another one. but it definitely needs something more. The chain's cool and all, it needs something more. Believe it or not, I'm not happy with it. I mean, it's fine, it looks all right. I don't think it fits the car. I don't like it. That's all there is to it. So I'm coming up with another idea. I'm gonna add wrenches to it. If it doesn't work in the future, if I start seeing issues with it, like it's still too much flex, I'll deal with it then. As long as I triangulate something and take some of the wobble out of it, I should be okay, right? I don't know these things, people, but we're gonna find out. The only way I know to find out that answer is to try it. I really wish I had a second one of these big wrenches, but I don't. But I'm thinking something like that. Somehow. I'm not sure exactly the details yet, but this is just the direction we're going. The directions aren't real straightforward with this build. It's just kind of a figure it out as you go, wing it kind of deal. But I think if I lock that to the frame and to there, gives a little triangle, that should stiffen it up. Plus I'm gonna have a hose here. We're gonna try it. Definitely gonna try it. But I only have one of these, so I don't know what I'm gonna do on the other side yet. Do I just put a shorter wrench on this side to clear the alternator out maybe? I don't know. Or, I got a couple ideas. I got this really old channel locks. It's actually kind of cool. Do I do something with that? Don't know how I would do the bottom side. Or, I got something else. A genuine Ford adjustable pipe wrench. It even says Ford. That upset some people? No, I don't know if I like that. That one is spared for another day. I do got a couple other smaller curve wrenches, S wrenches, whatever you call them. What do we think? You know what? I'm gonna do the other side first, then figure this side out. That's what I'm gonna do. Yep, absolutely gonna do that. So I have a plan on how I'm gonna attach these wrenches to the car. And it starts with bolts that I may have had to custom grind to fit in this wrench. But it's fine. Nobody will know the difference. Once we get these welded in here, I'll find a way to attach it to the car and it'll look like the wrench is on nuts and bolts and it'll all work. I promise. Let's do this. I'm gonna turn the welder on first. Yep, that would probably help. That didn't do what it was supposed to do. Sure, that one's gonna be strong. I can live with that. Ugh, you get the idea. Yep, I think that's gonna look mighty okay. Hell yeah! I got my wrench now. It's finally cooled off so I can hold it. I need a way to attach it to the frame. So here's what I'm gonna do. Don't know if it's the right way to do it, the wrong way to do it. It's just the way I'm going to do it. Just gonna cut a section of this plate off, pop a hole in it, weld it to the frame. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It doesn't need to be that complicated. Just do it. It's simple. You need a square. Right there. That's the magic line. We're gonna use the high top workbench today. Perfect. It's kind of square. It's square enough we can make it work. Whoa. Probably wondering, Simon, how did you determine that's the location for the bolt hole to go? And my answer would be, oh, I thought it looked okay. We're just gonna precision eyeball this in here and call it good enough. Perfect. Oh, now you work this fine, so perfect. Still need to go more. That'll do. Get it. Give it back. Yep. So I may need to grind off a little bit of my stellar welding. That's what grinders are for. That's absolutely what grinders are for. Just gonna take the old grinder, clean the corners up a little bit, make it a little more pretty. I'm not a complete barbarian. I have a little class. I mean, very little, but it's still class. I wonder if the flat wheel is the best option. Let's try it and see. like so. Get back up there. This should be pretty basic. I am, however, gonna try these magnets again. Ooh-wee. It might work for me this time. Yes, those are my fuel line, and yes, that is my gas tank. Let's just, not today, fire. Nope, not today. Yeah, this the old cover up here. I knocked it over. Safety first, people. Safety first. I'm not 100% sure my ground is good, but we're gonna try and find out. It's all about that trial and error. Let's just move my gas line further away. Oh, perfect. I just dumped gas all over the floor. This has bad written all over it. Real bad. We'll just do a couple little tacks. We won't do a solid weld. Fire check. We're still good. Game on. That's enough for now. I don't want to fire. Now all that's left to do is figure out the other hole. That's hot. Wow. I should have brought a marker. I did. It was in my pocket. Yes, I know good fabricators would probably measure this out and put the hole in there correctly. I'm not a good fabricator. If you came here to see that, boy, were you disappointed. I think I got it pretty close. Going with it. Oh, there's gas leaked all over that. Note to self, clean gas up before you finish weld that. Wowzers. I think it means it's time I gotta get my fuel lines done. Back to current project. I'm terrified that I'm gonna punch this drill right through my radiator, so just a little safety guard. See, it even worked. One size too big. Whoops. I think it needs some tweaking. It needs a little spacer in here because this is not fitting in there. I thought it might have been a problem. I was just kind of hoping it wouldn't be that big of an issue. So it's a 2-washer kind of fix. I can live with that. Let's just snug her up and make sure that's all it is. Hell yeah, that makes a huge difference. I put something on the other side, this is done. Checked off the box, move on to the next thing, get going to burnout time. Yes, yes, yes. I'm so happy with myself. Don't forget though, this was like option number 4 or 5 or I don't even remember at this point, but I like it and it worked. I don't know, people. It's really hard for me because I'm all about symmetrical. I don't have another wrench like I did on the other side. Help me, people, help me. Ah, screw it, I'm gonna put this one on. I gotta have room for the alternator here anyways, so I don't wanna have something too obtrusive over here. Yep, I just have to accept it is what it is and keep moving forward. Keep it simple, Simon. That's what KISS stands for, in case you didn't know. Keep it simple, Simon. Now I just gotta dig through my bolt collection again and find some more bolts. So I have one that'll work. This guy right here will work in one end. I can't seem to find anything that's gonna work on the other end. The biggest issue is pretty sure these wrenches are made for square-headed bolts. I'm guessing. Don't know for sure, but I'm guessing. So I guess I'm just gonna run to the hardware store and get some bolts that'll work for me. I only gotta buy one. That's not that big of a deal. Sucks I can't find anything here. So I got a lot of crap here, but apparently not that. Yeah, got another bolt. That was not cheap, by the way. I really wish I could have found one in my bolt bin. $1.69 for one single bolt. It's only a grade 5. Oh, that's still hot. I burned my hand. Ow. Is it perfectly straight? Of course not. Send it. Now while that's cooling off, I'll move on to the next step. So when that's cooled off, I'm ready to go. I'm starting to feel like I'm on a cooking show, and I'm waiting for the pie in the oven while I'm making another dessert on the side, like pancakes or whipped cream or, I don't know, I don't cook. What goes good with apple pie? There we go. Uh-oh, it moved. It's pretty straight. We'll go with it. Are you cool enough to touch yet? Kind of? Still really hot. Still really hot. Is it good when the marker sizzles? Again, you ask yourself, why did I choose this precise location? Right there? I don't know. I think it looked all right. Eagle eye precision right there, folks. Whoa. Whoa. You ever have that feeling that something bad is about to happen? Yeah, me neither. Ooh, I should, yeah. Still more. Ooh, enough? Perfect. Well, believe it or not, I did it again. Of course you believe it. I don't know what my camera recorded because it stopped recording when I wasn't paying attention. Yay! Whatever. Just to catch it back up. This is made, holes are drilled, things welded. It's perfect. It's right where it needs to go. I had to tweak it a little bit with my tweaker. Bang, 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 bang. Instant replay for you. And quite frankly, I'm happy with it. I'm gonna burn it in. Let's have some sexy slow-mo welding. Yeah. I shouldn't even have to say it anymore. But that ground gets me every time. That ain't that bad. I was expecting way worse. Other side. Pretty good. I'll take that all day, every day. I mean, it's no stacked dimes, but it's... Remember those pennies you put in the machine and you put a couple quarters in and you go clunk clunk? And the machine goes through and flattens them out and spreads them out and they become a big giant oval. It's like a bunch of those stacked together. That's what it looks like. As I'm bolting this together, there's one little thing I forgot to do. I don't think it's going to be an issue, but it could have been. Nope, no problem. I wasn't sure that nut was going to fit in there. That would have sucked. But we're good. Is it break time yet? It's got to be getting close, right? That thing is rigid. It ain't going nowhere, no way, no how. Are the wrenches different sizes and different locations on both sides? Yeah, but it's fine. Who can see both sides at the same time anyways?